What is up, Bofa Sports? I'm Patrick. I'm going to be your host for today, and I got a really good topic that I want to discuss. So, let's just jump into it. SEC Conference. You're under the microscope today. Let's get it. So, I want to rewind a couple of weeks back, and it's a pretty hot topic this week, I guess. But I want to rewind a couple of weeks back to the Georgia-Auburn game that was being played in Auburn. And the crew chief of that game, Mr. Ken Williamson, is being suspended for the rest of the season because he missed a few calls. Now, whether you're on one side of the ball or the other, meaning Georgia or Auburn, everybody knows I'm a Georgia fan. Um, this could be very controversial to the SEC. Okay, but I want to point out a couple of things. So first of all, let's talk about why he's being suspended. So based on all of the allegations that is being brought out, he missed three very crucial calls in that Georgia Auburn game. I think he missed a couple more. One big one, and I'm going to get into that here in just a second. But let's start with the three that he missed. So at the end of the first half, Auburn was up 10-0, and they are fixing to punch it in to go up 17-0. But Georgia gets a huge stop on a 4th and goal at the 1 yard line, and it caused a fumble. Now, I'm going to start off by saying this, and I said this in our webcast a couple weeks back when this happened. I felt it was a fumble. Now, obviously, everybody's going to sit here on this. If when they hit us up, they're going to be, oh, you're just biased because you're a Georgia fan. Damn straight, I'm biased because I'm a Georgia fan, and I don't care. That's one. Two, I'm not biased. The fact that it was a fumble, I'm just real. It was a fumble. He did not possess the ball before he crossed the line. Now, Ken Williamson is going to get all of the heat for this. But last time I checked, I'm just saying, the replay booth had a say-so in that. And he doesn't get to overturn what the replay booth says. And I also know that it's not just a bunch of Georgia fans in that replay booth. I'm sure there's probably many different fans in that replay booth. I also know there's probably not just one person in there making that call. I'm pretty sure there's several. So, Ken Williamson gets all of the blame, but the last I looked, there was more people that agreed that that was a fumble than it was a touchdown. Now, here's the big one that I think he missed. Here's the big one that I think he missed. The play was never called dead. Georgia recovered the ball and ran it back for a touchdown. So technically, Georgia actually should have been down 10-7 going into the half, not 10-3. So that's my take on the fumble. Okay, fumble. The next play he missed was from, who was it? Kayan Lee, who got a targeting call that was completely missed, which I felt was a targeting call because he did lead with his helmet up to the chops of Gunnar Stockton. Now, that was a play that was a call that was missed, and the replay booth, again, more than just one person and not just Ken Williamson's call. Many people said that yes, that is targeting. Now, I could have went either way, but I do feel it was targeting. But if they didn't call it, I mean, I'm not gonna whine about it. I would have probably threw something around my living room, but I wouldn't have cried and whined about it to the whole SEC and been like, "Oh, we just got cheated out of a hit." Blah. I'm not like that. And then the third call was Kirby Smart running down the sidelines, claiming it was a timeout. Okay, or claiming it was clapping. Okay. Now this one he did miss on this one too. Um, that was a timeout. Kirby Smart was calling a timeout. I mean, universal sign. This is timeout. Don't care if it's this way, this way, this way, whatever. It's a timeout. I don't know if Kirby Smart should have argued that it wasn't. He claims that he didn't need the timeout, um, but he got awarded back his timeout, which I don't think he should have. I think that they should have taken the timeout and charged him with it. But that would have also gave him enough time to plead his case, which was happening. The Auburn free safety or corner, whichever one it was clapping and distracting, which is a penalty. You're not able to clap on the defense to get the offense to hike the ball. So three crucial calls, in my personal opinion. He missed four. But I'll go back and, well, hold on. I say he missed four. He really only missed three, and that's including the one that I feel was a touchdown that Georgia ran back. I think he got the touchdown or the fumble right, but that's neither here nor there. What I really want to elaborate on a little more is the fact that with Ken Williams getting suspended, is this a sign of college football starting to adopt NFL's public outcry? I just feel that, I kind of feel it is. I think this is a very, very hard punishment for an official to take when he wasn't the only one that was agreeing with all of those calls. The replay booth was talking that it was a fumble. The replay booth was talking that it was a targeting hit, and nobody said anything about the replay booth when Kirby Smart was calling timeout, which I feel he was. I really do feel he was, and he should have been charged with it. But Ken Williams is taking all the heat because he was the crew chief. I really do feel that this is a very, very hard punishment. And, and even then, he was also talking about how he was going to retire at the end of the year. Well, I guess he's retiring a little early. So, hey, take your punishment and go and spend it with your family, I guess. My thing is if you're going to do this, what is going to stop other teams from doing the same thing? And as NCAA, are we going to, or in college football, are you going to fall to the victims of public outcry? NFL done it. NBA has done it. MLB is trying their best not to do it, but they're doing it some. I mean, everybody's doing it. So, unfortunately for Ken Williamson, he's going to get a documentary written by him by Netflix, and he is going to be very controversial for the next couple of months or years, whatever. I just think that this is a hard punishment. It's a hard punishment for somebody that has been in the officiating crews for so many years. I remember this dude. I mean, he's probably been doing it for 19 years or plus or whatever. I just remember he's been doing it for a while. And now this is going to be the stain on his name, and he wasn't even the only one that was in it. It's very unfortunate for him, and I hate that for him because I don't remember any other. I mean, he's probably had a bunch of missed calls throughout his career, but none bigger than Auburn and how they are complaining about how they got gypped out of the game. All right, well, look, the way I kind of see it, Georgia got gypped out of 4 points. You got gypped out of 7. Georgia won by 10. Give you your 7, give us our 4, and it's 24-17. I don't know what else to say except for I can't help it. It sucks for Ken Williamson because he is falling victim to something that it should not be this detrimental to his career, and now it's going to be. So, anyway, that's what I'm breathing on. I need y'all to go in, leave some comments and feedback. We always respond to the comments and always enjoy the feedback. So jump on there, leave it in. Tell us what you think about your thoughts on the game and what you think about Ken Williams and being suspended for the rest of the year. I kind of feel it sucks for him, but hey, what's done is done, I guess. So see y'all next week.